Hi, my name is Kat and welcome to the Five Figure Photography YouTube page. Today we're going to go over one of my best kept secrets for free advertising using Google Places. So go ahead and grab your laptop and head over to google.com/my business and I'll meet you there. If you're not currently signed into a Google account, you're going to be taken to this landing page where you either have the option to get a Google account or to sign in. Once you've signed in, you have an option to go through the tour of Google Places, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. Or if you're already logged into your Google Plus account, simply choose Pages from this drop-down menu on the left-hand side. Now let's watch a quick intro video from Google on how to utilize free advertising through Google.
America runs on small businesses, and every small business is different. But there's one thing they all need to be successful. It's this woman, and this guy, and all these people too. You see, these aren't just any people. They're your people. The customers you know on a first-name basis, who bring their families and tell their friends. And your people are online, right now, searching for you. When you get your business on Google, you make it easy for them to find you. You can also connect with them, share with them, and build the relationships that will grow your business. Unlock the full potential of Google and find your people.
Okay, so there was a brief intro on Google Businesses, formerly known as Google Place. So we're going to go ahead and set up a page for our business right now. Click on Get Your Page. And Google's going to ask you to choose what type of business you have. So for our purposes of creating a brand new Google page for your business, we're going to click on Brand. And we're just going to give our page a name. I'm going to create a fresh page for Five Figure Photography. You're going to type in your website. And we're going to choose product or brand. Agree to the terms and choose create page. Now you're going to need to verify your identity, so you're going to need to type in your phone number and they're going to send you a verification code. You can have them send it via text message or a voice call, so I'm just going to choose text message. Okay, in about 5 to 10 seconds they're going to text you a verification code, so I'm just going to type this in. Hit continue. And you've just verified that you are the business owner, okay? So we are at the Google Business Tour, so we're gonna choose Get Started, and we'll just walk you right through this, okay? Now Google is gonna prompt you for lots of different information throughout this tutorial. So the more you fill out, the better. The easier it's gonna be for people to find you in a Google search. So go ahead and click Next. So as you complete information on your business page, this status bar will fill up. So let's start with the first section. Obviously, one of the best things you can do to grow your business is to create relationships with your customers, whether they're potential customers or past customers. So this section right here is where you can actually add updates to your business page. And you can configure your settings right here, where Google will allow you to target users based on their age. And if you'd like to add additional restrictions to your targeting, like geographical restrictions, go ahead and just click the More and you can read through this tutorial in more detail. Choose I have read the instructions and we're good to go. Click Save. And we're going to head back over to our tutorial dashboard. So we've gone over where you can engage your customers. Click Next. If you're familiar with the Google platform, this little grid right here is where they keep all of their different apps. So you can click this and get to your Gmail app. You can get to Google Docs. So they're just kind of letting you know that this is where your business app will be. Click Next. If you work in Google a lot and you need to switch between your personal profile and your business profile, you can use this icon right here. Okay, now on to the fun part where we get to customize our Google business page. So if you just scroll down just a little bit, you can kind of see how simple this platform is. So right here, this is all Google Plus sharing, where you can write an update for your business. If you're offering coupons or just want to say hello, you can share your update on Google Plus. And that can include text and photos. You can include a link to an off Google portfolio or a coupon. If you have YouTube videos, you can embed those here if you have an event coming up or you want to actually poll your viewers. So Google offers a lot of great ways to interact with your customers. And Google offers some basic insights on the viewers of your page. So as your business page has been on Google for longer and longer, they will keep track of how many people have actually viewed your page, how many actions have been taken. For example, people clicking a link that you've posted, and they'll keep track of any new followers that you get as well. You can do a live hangout with your followers if you want to have some kind of a live video event. And you can also check out Google Analytics, which will give you even more in-depth information on people who are looking at your page. For example, they'll show you geographically where they're located, how they might have found your page, either via Twitter or Facebook or different things like that. So that's a great tool if you've got time and some more skill to do that. So if we scroll back to the top, we want to make sure that we are creating a relationship with our customers. So the best way to do that is to add your picture to show them you're not just a business, you're not just a storefront, or just a name, but that there's a person behind that business. So we're going to click right here on Add Profile Photo. Okay, and then will appear this pop-up where you're actually going to have a couple of different options to add information to your business page. So we are first on a profile picture, so we're going to go ahead and click Set Profile Picture. You can either drop one directly into this uploader from your desktop, or you can just select one from your computer. So I'm going to choose this one. I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, so at least they kind of give you a heads up right here that the photo needs to be at least 250 pixels wide by 250 pixels tall. So I'm going to go ahead and select the right one. There we go. Okay, so if you want to crop your image, you can do so here and set as profile photo. Great. Okay, so let's go on to the next one where we can make our page come alive. Basically, they're just asking you to add a cover photo. And if you're not familiar with a cover photo, the cover photo is going to take place of this kind of gray background right here. So it's similar to the idea of the cover photo on Facebook. Okay, so we're going to click Change Cover Photo. And they give you a lot of preset ones right here. So let's just say you really like, something that they have. You can go ahead and crop that. Click Save and Continue. And just for a quick reference, if you want to design your own cover photo, the dimensions are 1080 by 608 pixels. Okay, so now we're on to contact information. So you can add a mobile phone, an email, if you have chat or a live address. So I'm just going to go ahead and click email, and I'm going to choose cat at 5figurephotography.com. And then as you continue to add information, new boxes will populate. So you can really add as many different things as you'd like. You can choose the privacy settings. So who is actually able to see all of this contact information. It could be public. It could be just people in your circle. So people that you have actually designated that you have a relational connection with. So I'm going to choose public, save and continue. Now they're going to ask for a simple introduction. Who are you? Why are you in photography? Try to think of something that makes you unique. Don't just put in there awesome Baltimore wedding photographer. That's super boring and nobody's going to get that. But if I say elementary school teacher turned professional wedding photographer / expert internet marketer teaches you how to grow your photography business. Now, that's much more interesting. That tells a viewer something about me personally, my background, and why my business is here. And again, you can choose the privacy settings of that introduction. And now you're going to be prompted to add a tagline for your business. So this is where the term search engine optimization or SEO comes into play. So you want to think of something that is short, concise, and that involves keywords that people might use in a Google search so that your business will be pulled up first. Now, if you're not sure what keywords could possibly bring up your business or what might be popular searches in your area, you can go to google.com/trends. This is an amazing tool that will allow you to actually choose keywords and see how popular they are. So for instance, I typed in photography tips. Okay, so here's the interest over time, and they have data all the way back from 2004. So you can see a slow decline, but then it stayed pretty steady for photography tips. Then it'll actually tell you geographically who is searching for those. And then it'll give you related searches that are also very popular. So for instance, wedding photography is a popular keyword search related to photography tips that I had typed in before. So kind of play around with these and get some ideas for your tagline. So I know that photography tips is a very popular keyword. So I'm going to choose photography tips to grow your business. Okay, and I'm going to choose that tagline is public. Click save and continue. Woohoo, my profile is 91% complete. I always love those status bars. They always make me feel so good. So choose done. And really the last step is going to be to verify our website. So they want to make sure that we are in fact the owners of that website. So click verify website. So if any of this is getting too complicated, don't worry about it. It's not, crucial. They're not going to deny your page or delete it because you haven't linked your website. But if you are able to link your website by adding this little bit of code right here, you would just copy and paste this and add it to your home page. It's not going to show up or anything. It's just going to kind of hide in the background and let Google know, hey, I own this page. I was able to log into the back end and I'm able to edit it. I'm not stealing it from somebody else. So go ahead and add it to my page, and it actually helps you to rank higher. You're not able to actually link your Facebook page at this point because you don't have access to any of the code of Facebook. You're just a user on Facebook, but you can add your Facebook page to links that you like on your Google business page later as just kind of some extra information. So I'm going to show you very quickly how to add this code to a WordPress site. So I'm just going to copy this little piece of code right here. If you have a webmaster, you can email these instructions to whoever created your website and have them do it for you. But I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to log into fivefigurephotography.com. Now, if you've used WordPress before, a lot of this is going to look similar. Okay, so this is your typical dashboard. So I'm going to find my pages. I'm going to go to my home page, which is right here. I'm going to choose Live Editor. Now, I have OptimizePress 2.0 installed as my theme. You should definitely go and check them out if you're in need of a really good theme. It's super clean, super easy to use. Basically, drag and drop. All of these elements are editable. I just absolutely love them. So I'm going to go into Page Settings, Other Scripts, and I'm going to add a new script. I'm going to paste that little piece of code in, and I'm going to click Update, save and continue, go back to my Google page, and I'm going to ask them to test my website. Boom! Woo! It worked. Okay, good. I was getting a little nervous. I really don't have a whole lot of tech background as far as like web design goes, but I can use OptimizePress too. So if you're like me, go check out OP2 and you can get started. So we are successfully linked with our page. If I want to add some other links, like other pages that interest me, I can add our Facebook group. Let's see, Five Figure Photography Facebook. Oh, that was the code. My bad. So I'm going to choose www.facebook.com/5 figure photography. Okay, and click save. Okay, so there. So I have my my Facebook page linked in there. You could add Twitter, you could add Instagram, Pinterest, Vine, whatever you want to do. And then those will all show up in a Google search if somebody clicks on your page. Okay. All right, so we're basically done. So now, if somebody in my geographical area, because I did set that as a custom search option, my business is going to come up. If somebody is searching for photography tips, 5-figure photography is going to show up. So I can actually, let's see. Here we go. So up here, if you right now I am viewing my page as myself. If I would like to view it as the public and see what the public sees, just click right there. And there you go. So all the options to edit, have kind of gone away. They get to see my tagline, my introduction, just a really nice, clean description of my business. They have the option to share my business. So they could click here and they could share it on Google Plus for themselves. They could check out any posts. Now we haven't made any posts, but if you're having sales coming up or you have some interesting information to share or just kind of funny tidbits, like a lot of honestly photographers will put out funny photography memes just to kind of keep interacting with their customers, and you could put those here. If you have photos you'd like to add, so here's a free example of where you could post some of your portfolio. So you could choose some of your best images and upload those here. If you have any videos, Google Plus videos, those could go right here. And if anyone has reviewed you, the reviews are going to show up right here. Okay, so there is a brief, well, sort of brief rundown of the old Google Places, now Google Business. And again, that link is www.google.com/my business. So go get on there. It's free advertising. You have no excuse not to. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, go ahead and share, like, and subscribe below. And be sure to check us out at 5figurephotography.com for more photography business tips.